like a white skyhawk, just coming up on Fisk. Rock your wings for me. Hello, rock your wings, talk to me. Excellent, Rock. You got a runway preference?
Hey everyone, Clay from Claviation.com. Although Oshkosh 2020 was canceled this year, necessity breeds innovation. So today we have a unique opportunity to fly the famous Fisk arrival into Oshkosh in X-Plane 11. PilotEdge is professional air traffic control for the flight sim, with real controllers and a network with other sim pilots. This year, PilotEdge teamed up with EAA and NATCA to bring us Simventure, an as real as it gets virtual Oshkosh. There's amazing custom scenery, some of the actual controllers that would have been working the Fisk arrival, a NOTAM that's very close to the real NOTAM, but customized for the sim experience, and best of all, hundreds of other pilots arriving in the same time frame, making this arrival a truly unique experience. We've departed from Dane County Regional in Madison, Wisconsin, and are heading northeast towards Ripon, where the arrival begins. Let's hop in right as Fisk approach is tuned in. But first, don't forget the subscribe checklist. So like this video and let me know you're watching, subscribe to the channel and fly along on any new adventures, and drop a comment if you feel so inclined. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and monitor Fisk approach.
Just pay attention. I'll see your colors. You get a little bit closer. Won't give you a runway sign.
How very cool. How very cool.
Good, Rock, for the red and white Cessna. Straight ahead to runway 27 for you. Runway 27 via the railroad tracks right downwind, and monitor 118.5. Enjoy the ship. Everybody inbound to Oshkosh from Ripon, just follow the NOTAM. You'll be right over the railroad tracks, nose to tail with good spacing. And as you get within about a mile from Fisk, I'll reach out and talk to you. I'll talk to you via aircraft type and or color. And I'll let you know which runway. It'll be runway 27 or runway 36 left. And I'll let you know that in the vicinity of Fisk.
So I've got 118.5 in standby in case I get runway 27. If it's runway 36, we'll flip over to 126.6. Yet to see any other traffic in our area. I'm sure that will change greatly once we get to Green Lake. All right, we're going to start a descent down here to 1,800 feet.
Everybody inbound to Fisk, just stay right over the railroad tracks from Ripon. And within about a mile southwest of Fisk, I'll reach out and talk to you and let you know which runway. It'll be runway 27, which is page 15, or runway 36 left, which is page 19.
All right, descent check. Seatbelt secure. Fuel selector is both. Mixture will begin to enrich. Engine instruments, we're in the green. Avionics are set. I like those. Nav GPS switch is where we want it. Aircraft flights is required. We're all on, and pitot heat we don't need. It's Green Lake ahead of us. 2,000 for 1,800. $1,900 for 1,800. And level off at 18. We'll also leave this power back to around 1,900, which I think should get us about 90 knots. So we'll see how this evens out. I'm going to go and work in that last bit of mixture, and pretty soon we're going to be able to make our turn. All right, we're 1,800, 90 knots, approaching Green Lake. Let's see if we've got anybody else coming in. Yeah, I see an aircraft over there. All right, I definitely see a blinking light out there, but it's a little hard to tell where he is. I think that he's on this side of the lake, and we might just have to keep an eye out for him.
Yellow Legacy, 1 mile southwest of Fisk, Rocket Wings, Legacy. Yellow Legacy, good wing rock for you. It'll be runway 27. You can speed up if you like. There's nobody out in front. Straight ahead, be at the railroad tracks.
There's one right in front of us there.
Downwind for the Legacy and monitor tower 118.5. Enjoy the show.
So we're going to work our way in here.
Red Cessna right behind the other guy, Oshkosh, and you're right behind him. For you, it'll be 36 left, the Red Cessna, rock your wings. I'm sorry, it'll be runway 27 for the Red Cessna. Blue Cessna, start 8 turn eastbound Fisk Avenue, 36 left. Good rock on the Red Cessna. Well, I had 2 of you rock. It's the, it looks like the 172 is the guy I'm talking to. The red 172, rock your wings.
I don't see anybody else in trail. There were some people that I sort of crossed through as I entered the hold here, but I haven't seen anybody else yet. I do see a flashing light in front of me, so I think we're following somebody. I think we got somebody to follow. We're holding pretty good at 90 knots and right at about 1950 RPMs.
Gosh, good morning. It'll be runway 27 or runway 36 left. I will let you know once you get within about a mile from Fisk. That's where I'll reach out and talk to you on the frequency based on your aircraft type, and I'll let you know which runway.
Got Pickaway Lake up ahead of us. So we're going to turn left and go in between the 2 lakes to continue our journey around Green Lake here. I'm not seeing whoever I was behind before, that little flashing light. I don't seem to see him anywhere.
Bonanza, good rock, straight ahead, follow the railroad tracks, runway 27 for the Bonanza, monitor 118.5.
All right, we are now eastbound, heading on the kind of final leg of this hold around Green Lake, and we're basically heading straight to Ripon.
1 mile southwest of Fisk, rocket wing.
Don't see anybody ahead of me at this point.
The good rock, expect 36 left. I have a turn for you just a second. For the Piper Arrow, still on me, change that heading to follow Fisk Avenue.
Yeah, there's somebody over there.
Red Cessna, start right turn, runway 36 left. Due eastbound, follow Fisk Avenue, 36 left for the Red Cessna. Monitor 126.6. Enjoy the show. Yellow Cherokee, about 5 south of Fisk. Are you on the frequency?
Yeah, affirmative.
All right, Yellow Cherokee, you're not over the tracks. Kind of make maybe a, we'll call it a 20-degree left turn to get over the railroad tracks. You're offset by about a mile.
All right, back over the tracks.
Everybody in down to Oshkosh, just follow the railroad tracks as per the NOTAM. Nose to tail, 90 knots at 1,800 feet or 135 knots at 2,300 feet. And as you get within about a mile of Fisk, I will talk to you and let you know which runway. It'll be runway 27 or runway 36 left. All right, Yellow Cherokee, you should be coming up on the tracks here in a second, and you can speed up if you like. Red and white Cherokee, 1 mile southwest of Fisk, rocket wing.
All right, so I'm gonna be following this guy in. That's off to my right, it looks like.
Good rock on the red and white Cherokee. You're picked between the runways.
I'll say 36.
All right, Cherokee, runway 36 left for you. Start the right turn. Due eastbound Fisk Avenue, left base, and monitor 126.6.
All right, I got the silos and the railroad track in sight out there. So we're just gonna follow this guy in. We are a gray Cessna we're listening for once we get near Fisk.
Everybody inbound Oshkosh from Ripon to Fisk, you'll follow the railroad tracks nose to tail. 1,800 feet at 99 soar, 2,300 feet at 135 knots. It'll be runway 27, which is page 15, or runway 36 left, which is page 19. I'll let you know as you get within about a mile of Fisk. I'll reach out and talk to you at that time.
All right, got the silos down below us and the railroad tracks straight ahead.
White Cessna 1 mile southwest of Fisk, rock your wings. Which runway?
Got somebody in front of us.
White Cessna 1 mile southwest of Fisk, rock your wings.
Don't see anybody behind us.
White Cessna, good rock. Do you have a runway preference?
I will take 36.
All right, White Cessna, start the right turn for 36 left, due eastbound, follow Fisk Avenue, and monitor tower 126.6. Enjoy the show.
So 3 miles outside of Fisk, we should see a smokestack. Then about 1.5 miles, we'll see a grain farm with a small pond. And then about 1/2 mile from Fisk is where the road splits off, and that should be where we grab the wing rock. So once we get to that 1 mile mark, or the 1.5 at the grain farm, is probably where I'll go ahead and disengage the autopilot so we're ready to rock our wings.
Detail Bonanza, 1 mile southwest of Fisk, rock your wings. Which runway would you like?
36, please.
All right, VTAL, good rock, and 36. You can keep speed up for another mile or two before you slow down. Next guy in front is about 4 miles of Cessna. Start the right turn, 36 left, follow Fisk Avenue for the VTAL and monitor 126.6. Enjoy the show.
Thanks.
All right, that's the smokestack we have coming up. The guy in front of us is probably right over that. Let's just see if there's anything we need to be doing. Fuel selectors both. Landing lights on, seatbelts, harnesses on, flaps is required. We'll put those in when we need them. Mixture's rich, autopilot still going. All right, I think we're in good shape. All right, so we just passed 3 miles out. We got a grain farm and a pond coming up. That's our 1.5 mile mark.
Good morning. All aircraft inbound to Oshkosh, up the railroad tracks to Fisk. When you get within about 1.5 mile away from Fisk, southwest of Fisk, pick out by type and color. We are landing runway 27. That'd be page 15 of your NOTAM. We're landing runway 36 left and right, page 19 of your NOTAM. We'll pick you out by color and type as you get to Fisk. Either send you over Fisk Avenue, East-West Road, or up the railroad tracks for runway 27. We need you no less than a 1/2 mile on trail. No side-by-sides, no over-unders. Those won't work. Pick out somebody in similar type and or color and follow them. If it doesn't look like it's working, then it probably won't work. You need to go back to Ripon and start over again. Looks like I got a looks like red Cirrus about 1/2 mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me.
Looks like the guy in front of
Red
us.
Cirrus, excellent rock. You got a runway preference?
7, please, sir.
All right, make it so. Continue up the railroad tracks, runway 27. Remember, keep your altitude 1,800 until you get on the downwind there. They do have departures squeaking out underneath you. We don't want anybody to get hurt there. As you start up the tracks, just once you get past me at Fisk, monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to the show. You have a super awesome day.
Thank you.
Disengage that.
Skyhawk bottom, mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings.
That's us.
Looks like a white Skyhawk, just come up on Fisk. Rock your wings for me. Hello, rock your wings. Talk to me. Excellent, Rock. You got a runway preference?
27 if possible.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's keep going up the tracks then for runway 27. Continue up the tracks 27. Remember, 1,800. You're in the downwind. Don't want you hurting any of those departures that squeak out underneath you. Again, up the railroad track to 1,800. Monitor 118.5. Have a super awesome day. Take care.
All right.
Aircraft inbound to Oshkosh up the.
So we're going to be on
up the railroad track.
118.5. A turn just inside the gravel pit. This is really cool. Really, really cool. All right. We got somebody departing, looks like, over there.
Aircraft along the inbound from Fisk along the tracks. Continue directly over the railroad tracks at 1,800, maintain 90 knots all the way until the gravel pit. Turn inside the gravel pit, enter that right downwind for 27. We'll pick you up somewhere on the downwind. Once you touch down, everyone is angled off to the right into the grass today. Then you'll follow the flagman and the NOTAM from there. Winds are calm. Altimeter 2992. Welcome to the show. Red Sir, so just join the downwind. You're gonna start your base at the orange dot. You're gonna land on the green dot.
All right, gas, undercarriage, mixture, props, safety seatbelt switches. We are good. Look at that.
Nice work, Cirrus. Red Cirrus. Once you get it slowed down, right turn into the grass. Welcome to Oshkosh. Follow flagman. The NOTAM's parking. And Cessna that just turned gray and white Cessna that just turned on the downwind for runway 27. You turn your base at the orange dot, land on the green dot.
All right, turning right base on the orange, landing on the green. We need to get on down then. All right, so we're about to turn right base up here.
All aircraft inbound from Fisk along the railroad tracks. Continue directly over the railroad tracks at 1,800 and maintain 90 knots all the way. Gray Cessna that just touched down, right turn when able, and welcome to the show. Follow the flagman and NOTAM's parking. Looks like a Cherokee type just coming over the right downwind. You're going to turn your base at the orange dot, land on the green dot. Remember, if coming from Fisk, make sure you're along those railroad tracks. We're going to pick you up once you get on the downwind. Start that downwind, and we'll let you know where to land. It's currently calm winds at 2992. And Cessna, red Cessna, you can start that base. Very good. Thank you very much.
Thanks for flying along. Hope you had a good time. And until next time, enjoy your flying.
You're going to pick it out. I'll call you base.